join us at such a leisurely time. 1 minute for during this left in the game during the match. I don't think you can really tell the time when it's just 3 minutes 59, but I had a go at it anyway to fill the empty void of not talking and not scoring. Yeah, I must admit it was a challenge setting up the live stream, halfway through the game. But it's alright. We never learn. Not as challenging as testing out all the audio and all the lighting. I'm never completely satisfied with, but I think testing it means you can hear me. I think anyway, providing technology works. My aim doesn't work as per. I think they've started realising that I'm rubbish and started pairing me with some similarly inept players. It's no longer a ranking system, it's just losers go with losers for self-esteem. Goodness. As you lose all the time if you put against good people. Like, what's happening? Not a lot. Well, there's the ball. What am I going to do about it? Hit it, I guess. Yeah. One is going to question a lot about life. Like, how long should I do these live streams? I've been told that, longevity of live streams can hinder viewership because it's too long. But stuff it. I might as well live stream every waking moment of me playing Rocket League, as it gets too confusing. What do I live stream? What don't I live stream? Like, ultimately, it's just me playing Rocket League. Anybody who would want to watch it, is it their leisure, at their convenience? Am I really playing Rocket League right now for other people's enjoyment? No, I just think it's cool watching myself later. And I think reversing is quite slow. One would have thought. But the great thing about having, longer Rocket Leagues is that it's less stress. I can talk about other things. I could even score. Things like that. And I just thought, 8 minutes. That's good for viewership retention, maybe. Got some advice from my brother. Would have liked some more views. Didn't expect any less. Didn't really expect anything these days. It's alright having subscribers. Inactive subscribers aren't so alright though, are they? You subscribe to too many channels. I know all too well. Well, actually, the whole point is I don't. I've got so many channels that I'm subscribed to that never pop up on my newsfeed because never watched them. There's plenty I would have subscribed to, when I was 15. Although it doesn't take me 4 years to lose focus of my audience. It takes me about between the next video, I don't know. Usually subscribe once and goodness. Most of my views are from my non-subscribing cohort. Some of them are Indonesian due to my population management malarkey in Indonesia. Now I'm upside down and losing. So it's an interesting world of YouTubing. It's a hard life, if you consider it a life, or hard, which it doesn't mean either. It's basically playing a computer game, putting it on a YouTube channel, and the only difference between that and saving it on your desktop is that you get to watch it later yourself. And maybe you might be part of the YouTube relics. The people who never became. Or the people who became but never saw it at the time of becoming. Because they were just so bad at making videos. Or the people that lose sense of the world. When they realise that they might actually lose. Or they might save it. Go on, let's get a shot here. Okay. Should we play the same guy again? Just for some interaction with my audience, which I can't see, by the way, because there is no audience, and you know there is no interaction because I've disabled the settings. Because I felt, I need to focus on the Rocket Leagues. I need to, half of my video can't be just a case of whether there's 0 or the nominal 1 viewer watching at the time. I just need to be chill. Like, it doesn't matter if there's no people watching or billions. Well, optimism is flourishing here. Or somewhere in between, like 2. It's just doesn't matter. I'll play Rocket League. I'm enjoying it. And really, in the perfect world, I shouldn't really even care about YouTube statistics about how many people watch it. It should just be fun. Should just be a bit of fun. Right, ping is 24 milliseconds. 20 milliseconds, 24. So there's a green bit there. And score is 150, goals 1, shots 1. Good statistics after 10 seconds having scored an open goal. But could give this nice red card the benefit of the doubt, but there is no doubt. I just scored. Oh, burn. Yeah. Yes. You see what I mean? Parrying me against people who aren't so great. Like, this guy is like, I don't know, a beginner, a novice, AI. Well, I'm playing AI. I didn't get paired. I'm that bad at the game. I was playing AI. Like, just AI misery. Okay. Is somebody spectating? So right, the hope is we go and play. We play online, we go on duel or fight. The hope. And we'll play an actual real life person. Like, it's good when something pops up saying YouTube broadcasters resume. I wasn't aware that it stopped. Now it's resumed. From what point onwards is something to question or not. I think there are some questions that humanity doesn't have an answer for. Like, when did Peter's live stream resume on this particular date? Because no one cares. Literally, no one cares. I'm nearly caring. I just want this next person to be an actual person. I want when to find this player, not to be AI. Yes, it's Baby Group 4, reserved. You don't look like AI. You don't have a picture. Oh, I have a picture. Goodness, I have my full name and a picture. I need to pay. Don't want anything. Don't want to give the wrong impression. Okay, this person straight up hits me. I straight up score. Yeah, straight up. Bang. Yeah, it's Baby Group 4. Too right. Don't mess with the Peter Newing semi-pro scored by. Peter Newing semi-pro with the picture. You know what I look like? Can you find me? Oh no, you can't, because you're not looking at me. You're not even looking at the ball. You're getting wrecked. This is Peter's talk when he's just scored a goal against someone who's semi-pro. I'm almost a pro, but I think it's a little bit yeah. enthusiastic, little bit like wrong. I don't know. Not pro because I'm not earning money. Unless it advertises, no, I'm not going to earn money. Yeah, just hit it towards my own goal. Set up the nice goal, but save it. That's sort of what I do. Like how I save this from being a bad bit of play. It's very important to keep this person a gender neutral person, because there is no way of saying gender from a computer avatar. You can barely get the difference between AI or not. Like, does this pass the Turing test? If I can't tell, like that previous game, whether it was a person or AI, is that the Turing test, or is that just Steam? Rocket League. Who knows the difference? Who art thou, Romeo? Why art thou, Romeo? Where art thou, Romeo? Oh, come on. Come on. I know I'm bad at this game, but you don't have to put it on the wall. Thank you. We help each other out, you see. This person, they, gender neutrality, they set up the goal for me as I set it up for them. But the difference was I scored it. Winner by forfeit. Forfeit. Goodness, forfeit. I'm ready. Was that AI? It's people spectate. Do you know what? I'm going on standard. I'm going to actually play as a team for some more excitement. Oh, my tea is cold. Even with the extra bit in the microwave. I'll just drink this. I'll just drink this. That's good. Good that I'm part of a team. That was my first contribution. Oh, also a contribution. I've got a bit of a signal here. I don't know what the signal is. Oh, it's okay now. No, it's not. Oh, it's okay now. I've got a little light indicating whether I'm recording, because it indicates when the camera's on. Initially, I thought it was annoying, but it's actually quite good for telling whether it's on. As you have no idea. Just don't look at it too much. But then technically, you're not meant to be looking into the camera, you're meant to be looking at the screen. And I don't suppose it's going to be that powerful, like, laser type thing, because, you know, it's a webcam. Surely they wouldn't have something powerful. My team scored. Van der Brambo scored. My contribution, not a lot. 20. I've got good internet though. I've got good internet. Not quite my Extonian internet back in the old days of being in a student accommodation, my student life. My goodness. But I've got good internet. Yeah, about that. Yeah. Rocket League. Keep it impersonal. Keep it mainstream. This is not an outlet for my life as a person. It did go on and on and on about whether or not to study, or whether or not being a student, or something to do with being Exeter, liveness, grammatically incorrect or something like that. But I think the audio wasn't working, so for all you know, my life is completely fine. I'm young, I've still got time. That's what I tell people. Oh, backwards goal, a non-goal. Right, I just conceded a goal. Right, Aespa, get this, is an expert. Not a pro, an expert. Now you can hear me. Not a pro, but an expert. Goodness gracious me. Take the microphone down for some tea drinking, and then you can't hear me at all. It's a good thing you didn't hear me at all. I think you would have loved it. Let's pretend you didn't. So yeah, you know, you're like amongst top players when no one's touching the goal. Well, I don't have a sense of this is a good match. I'm feeling that ball went in the goal, but I didn't contribute to it. Still the same score. I think it pauses the game for everyone. Getting it on the rebound. My fellow comrade did. Spectacular Rocket Leaguing there. Something to marvel over. Something to tell the grandkids. Although, ironically, grandkids don't come about from playing a lot of Rocket League. So play a little bit of Rocket League, but don't get too good. Else you probably won't have grandkids. The things you say and the things you say out loud. For me, that's the same. Like, the things you think and the things you say, one of the same. Unless what you think is not suitable for saying. Say it anyway. Because if you've got things in your mind that are not worth saying, something's seriously wrong with your mind. Like, seriously wrong. Like, what an awful mind if you're thinking something. And I think, like, other than maybe conceding goals, I think Gandhi said that a man is just like a product of his thoughts. So, if you're thinking things aren't worth saying, and you have self-control over what you're thinking because you don't want to say the inappropriate thing, then perhaps, what you are thinking is not good, and you should just say it anyway, because then you learn that you should be like transparent about the things you say and the things you think. And then imagine in a world where your mind is so good and pure that you don't need to filter out any bad thoughts because you don't have any bad thoughts. And then by Gandhi's rendition, then you would be a good person because your thoughts are good. Okay, I need to win in the next minute. I don't think any person of note said that. Oh wait, they did. Me, just then. Peter Newing, 2018. Nearly said 2016 now. I spent 2017 inside playing Rocket League. Actually, I didn't. I've only got 30 hour playing time. Just seemingly I have. Like, if you spend 20 minutes a day and then bump your head afterwards, that's sort of the Rocket League experience I've been having. Yeah, of course. What is this? Like, it's paused. I hope it's for somebody's connection. Oh, it's back again. We might actually win. Did I score that goal? See what I mean? Bumping my head afterwards. Okay, we're sort of on the other side of the pitch. So's the ball, so there you go. Okay, this is important. I'm by the goal. They missed it. Get it upfield. And I can actually contribute it. Well, it's gone quite worryingly. That's my I'm like, great, I can want that one time. So besides, if I score this, like, it's not a goal sort of thing. I quite like that. No, I don't like that. Yeah, I want to live the last 7 seconds of this game, tied and tied again. My goodness gracious me. The insanity. Oh, overtime. Yeah, if it's a goal, I probably contributed somewhat. I must like reversing. I do it quite a lot. I guess you see more of the ball. I guess I could do some boost starving. Or defending. Well, Rakachova Sofra scored, and I lost. For you, it may be a win. For me, it's a lose, and some people may have seen it. I think that the probability is that there's other people in that scenario, like me streaming, who probably like who probably sort of broadcasting as well and probably getting a lot more views than me. It's probably 917 with his 500k views. Although I quite imagine a Rocket League scenario where things are just completely off, up in the air. Thank you, Mum. Thank you. I'm just eating. I'll just put the microwave away for the microphone, not the microwave, just for a bit. Okay, that was me eating. Okay, I just realised that I'm now a pro. Oh! And I just mess up the buttons. I check, I press select. Probably should look. Yeah, select so much that I just pressed it then. As soon as I was pro, I forgot the controls. Or at least pressed the wrong ones. I'll never forget the controls. So I think pro just means you've played a little bit, but it's not a proper ranking, it's just basically how much you've played. Or they get a little bit more if you win, but only 250 points more, so like 33% more. The 750 points for a lose, 1,000 points for a win, go towards experience, I'm feeling. I think you also get your in-game sort of, you know, goals and stuff. So I think like you could get your way to pro or whatever level, well, pro through losing quite a bit. But then people naturally get better anyway, so maybe pros are better than semi-pros on average. I think that's irrefutable logic, or just true. But I do not feel like I'm even worthy of a title such as pro. Like even say you're amateur. Like I'm more in the sort of novice realm. Beginner. Novice may even be more highly held in higher regard. I think because in Latin and boring that my older brother did. He did in Latin and boring. You know, different stages of stages. Yeah, so you start beginner, and then you move up to novice, and then you have intermediate. Hence, in terms of Rocket League, I'm thinking beginner, but with that aerial hit, however, I'm thinking more novice, and you know, give me a couple of years, intermediate. Okay, that's a goal that I contributed quite heavily towards, having scored it, and having scored it, and being the last person to score it, and it going in the goal with my card being the last one to have touched it, causing its impact, albeit all electronic, with lots of ones and zeros. It feels very much real. It's not a metaphor, this game. It is. Rocket League is Japan's Don Shui. I think therefore I am Rocket League is. So I've implied it to be. Although I don't think that sort of deduction works, or reasoning, or what have you. I think Rocket League is real. Not in the same way that I'm real. But then, what is reality anyway? Some people say it's a hoax, other people don't know. And sometimes it warps time, probably because it lost connection. But that was insanely cool how it just went backwards. It's kind of scared in the goal. Yeah, you're wrong. That's not reality as it's seen in the electronic world. Lahoy scored, and Kobe is here. Alright, guys, alright. Anyone, please? That doesn't sound like you. Must admit, because my mouth was being covered by Kobe there. You're terrible at impersonating your Teddy. I'm talking to myself in second person or something. Quite heavily emphasising on your something there, because I'm really not sure. First person, third person, second person. I think second person is just talking to one person. Yes! It wasn't a goal! Nearly saved by the bell. Own goal mishap. Goodness gracious me. Yes, wow. I'm playing by myself. I was the only one. Maybe it's just the server. I wonder how quickly. I suppose it's good practice just to be by yourself. In the terms of this Rocket League, not in real life. My goodness. But I'm not feeling this game. I don't know. Oh, like I've got a load of people. Like, is the internet bad, or is it bad? There's like a flashing symbol. But I think it's the other people's internet, because my internet's fine. See, this is what you do when you play badly. You just get linked up with lots of people who haven't got great internet. Yeah, not enough players to begin the match. Tell me something I don't know. Smell. Shut up! Goodness gracious me. Oh my life. Okay. Let's go 3x3. Let's find a match. I'm a pro now. I'm a pro. This is me. This is me. I am at pro level. I'm feeling 1 or 2 more games, verging towards 1 before. I am called to tea by my mum. There you go. My age is not of significance to this dilemma. I am timeless. For all you know, I'm a 15-year-old, and for the next 4 years, or 3 years, I'll be legitimately living at home, under the realms of security, the confines of school. But for all your viewers who aren't known to me, I'm 19. It's alright. My brother's at home. He's older than I am. Although that information is not for me to share. But for you to suppose. And to relish. As a timeless object, and I've just scored! Stuff live. Now, to be fair, I have got live sus. It's just it's difficult to explain to other people. Yeah. I'm a sensible, rational human being. I have got a plan. And yes, part of it involves this time dedicated now. Yes, I've planned this into my schedule. Yeah, I don't like telling people my plans, because then they sort of ask you about it, and if they fail, I keep the plans to myself. Like, yeah, that's what I like to do anyway. Sometimes, yeah, but then some people are nice about it, and if you tell them, it doesn't matter, because they're nice. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I scored, but also I contributed to that goal. Not as much as Leroy, but I definitely wasn't there to stop it, so... Okay, just use up my boost, get shunted, and then shunt someone else, have no boost, shunt a teammate, in fact, and start worrying about how shunt might not be a word. Nudge. Yes! And it goes straight over the top of my head. Do I have teammates? Apparently. Okay. I've got 24 boost. Oh! Yeah, don't go for the actual ball. Go for the boost, miss the ball, then use up the remaining boost that you've just got, the surplus that you should be saving, because you need to get back to the ball again. Efficiency is not the domain of my Rocket League style at the moment, but lucky Lucas is on our side. I'm meant to be the pro in this team. I'm not even the mature one in this team. Like, I like to think I'm mature in some ways in life, but also immature in other ways. Have a childlike enthusiasm, but a wisdom of a mature elder. And fused together, one can play Rocket League to their heart's content. Although the last bit isn't relevant to the point, but the point wasn't relevant to the Rocket League. So the relevancy was savoured and destroyed simultaneously, depending on which context you view the point being made upon, or you feel like that there was no point and it's just meaningless words. Thank you, whomever that came from. Try to use the human word because I never learned how it is used. Whence it became upon. The only saving grace from that situation is I didn't swear. I just exhaled through gritted teeth. Oh, I saved. I got an epic save. I've got some points. I'm going to follow it up. And it was a goal! 100 plus 30 plus 60 plus 20, 210 in... Thanks. Goodness gracious me. Yeah, but I'm gonna miss. Dead. Okay, what about I'm trying to win or something? I've got a lot of points. I've got 3 goals. And 3 of them were me. I've got a hat trick. Goodness gracious me. Goodness gracious. What a life I live. I could score. I've got more time for more goals. It's all saved. I'm saving like the replays on like some sort of, I don't even know where they're saved, like within the Rocket League domain that takes up space, and broadcasting it onto YouTube, so they're saved in 2 different places. Like, well, I haven't saved this one yet. I could always not save it, but I've got the automation that it asks you whether to save it. And you either say cancel or just type something in. You might as well save it until you realise how much space it's taking up and delete it. Dude, I got the sense that it doesn't take up that much space. It's not like a video file, it's just sort of like GPS, you know, efficiency thing that uses the same software to replay it. You just need to know the positions of the people and the ball, and plug it into the same, you know, replaying software thing, and it's, you know, less dense than a film like 1080p, which is what's going on to YouTube. So I've got both versions. Oh, sorry about that sound. Just thought it would be a goal. I'm a prodigy. Like, I'm gonna call that epic save goal plus cheeky hat trick. Hat trick. No room for the cheeky, just... Well, to be honest, if it's an epic save goal plus a hat trick, that implies... Well, I either saved the goal, which was epic, and got the hat trick, which is not what happened. Or I got the epic save goal, which was an epic save, which turned into a goal. And then I also got a hat trick, so that implies 4 goals, but I only got 3 goals. Either way, my caption's wrong. I perhaps should have been a little bit more modest on the epic save goal. But then even then, later on in my life, where I find time to not play Rocket League, like as if you can find time for that anyway, but to rewatch old Rocket League matches. Like, I don't think I'll ever do that, and I'll be disappointed in my day if I muster the energy or time to sit down and watch old Rocket League matches. Like, what is my life? Like, I've lost internet connection or something? I can't play Rocket League matches? All events I can do is pretend I know English to a better level than I once did upon. Or I think about how there's no internet and I just go outside or something. And there's other pros and there's a veteran. That's what happens when you play well. You get paired up with people who also play well, if not better. And there's someone called NO who said nice one. What is it? Like, I don't know. Words go beyond me. I don't know if I'm going for the positive or the negative. What a cheek. What a blessing. Oh, great thing about this is that you've also got a pro on your team who's got bad internet, the semi-pro squad. It's just 2 people on our team. A veteran, has got ping of 4. 16. That's actually more legitimate. Back in the day, I've had ping 16 at my university accommodation. Thence I have left. With thence I have what have left. And now I must muster the energy to pursue other endeavours. Like do the exact same, but in the context of my childhood dream, rather than the context of my desolate, inhumane, nameless, without sentimental, bottomless pit of quite a big room, but I didn't like it because it was my bedroom. And I wasn't complaining till now, where I've seen that my bed is actually comfier. I did leave uni, but I didn't at the same time. But then it is actually quite hard to go and then sort of leave. That's what I'm going to tell my lawyers. I don't think the law will get involved. Let's hope not anyway. I haven't done anything wrong. And I didn't do anything bad as well. I did goodness. I increased happiness in my life and increased happiness in other people's lives. And worst case scenario, like, there isn't any because I've thought it out in a way that I'd be fine about it and could withstand the test of times of having done my dream. Now I realise what the dream was. It's just, oh, I was there at the right time. Goodness gracious me. At the wrong time as well. I talked my way into losing my self-esteem sometimes. I'll get that one piece, nudge backwards. How about actually winning? No! You stupid piece of... Or how about jumping like the like I've seen people do on. Is it called? I don't want to say the wrong thing. Twitch. It's called Twitch. Okay. Actually looking at the other cars, and actually thinking, oh, I could score this. If I jumped up. Yeah. Would have, should have. Raj. Sheldon Cooper. Talking to Raj Cooper, probably. That has probably been said. Felt right. I obviously have eidetic memory, like an eidetic memory, like my good friend Sheldon Cooper, and because he's fictitious, and I don't have an eidetic memory, that's fictitious as well. My memory's better than his, although I can't remember. That's not exactly a memory. It's more just me talking. And you start thinking, oh, actually, I might lose here. Sympathy goal. Well, I got a boot on it. Well, you know, the back of the car. But I'm not feeling that goes much way towards getting it upfield. Oh, this is what happens when you pay attention. You actually hit the ball. Or I think that's just fluke. I paid attention because I was hitting the ball, rather than me paying attention then hitting the ball through attention paying. Goodness, right. Oh, I've hit the ball through attention paying. Was I though? Well, my attention was on it. Okay, 10 seconds to score 2 goals. It could be done, No, it can't be done, is what I'm feeling. Nice one, Woot, nice one, good game, which is, of course, abbreviated there to GG. There must be some sort of keyboard shortcut, I think there is. You know you've done a good game when you call it a ho. Lucky Lucas. I do quite like Lucky Lucas, but not enough to wait 40 seconds. Is what I'm feeling. Yes. Okay, let's just play standard. I think I should. Pardon me, I just sort of let something happen. I think I should just think about the game and what's at hand, rather than anything else. Tiredness makes it come one day. I don't know if you noticed any cheekiness that may have been felt by my audience viewership there, or myself, was more so me at the time, because it's just sort of, you know, my room surroundings, and I was thinking it, but not thinking about saying it, because I actually did the contrary thing of actually self-control thinking throughout this entire thing, which is pretty hypocritical, I know, but I sort of burped, but didn't call it a burp, in the hope that no one noticed. I was scared of saying the word burp, because it might highlight that I burped. Goodness. The hypocrisy, not only half an hour ago, or whence it was that I started speaking in such a delightful manner on Rocket League, that I said I should people just think what you say, just say what you think. Now, if you think what you say, then that's self-control. Just say what you think, and then because if you have a good mind, then it's okay. Just say whatever it speaks, get the mind, speak it, and if people don't get offended, if you're kind and loving, it means you're a good person because you're speaking your mind. But if you're always controlling what you're saying towards another means as different to your thoughts, you sort of become dissociated and untrue to yourself. And if you have to force yourself to think good things, you probably should, but then it shows or highlights that you're not thinking good things. So I guess only say good things if you're thinking them. Then how does one say whatever they like? Never do, really. Goodness. I guess I'm a fortunate soul where, of course, all my thoughts are good. All of them. Everyone. Even right now. It's not a dull ache or anything from headphones and talking. I don't think I've concentrated in such a way for like 2 weeks. I haven't like maintained a conversation, which is probably good for resting my mind. Unlike the amount of talking I did at university, student life. It's just incredible the amount that I changed the way I speak in fear of people making the wrong conclusion. I guess if you make no conclusions through what people say, then I don't have to think like that, or just don't care. So I don't like it when people don't think the wrong thing of me. But what is the right thing to think? People always make judgments. Yeah. Goodness gracious me. Not a student, by the way. Never was. Just resided in accommodation because I felt like the people and made friends. Everything exactly the same again. I'm surprised at how well it went. Every testament to the people being so nice or something. Yeah. I guess thinking good things and saying good things is good. And just forgetting about audience, what they think is also good. Like, you can say what you like, and you end up saying worse things if you start thinking about your audience, or you start making condemning, potentially harmful comments because you think people are listening. Like, you end up getting into worse conversations, monologues, conversations, thought aggressions out loud. Although if no one's watching it, it's basically thinking anyway. Like, I guess the whole thing about having free player is you can pay with less attention. Okay, I'll be there in a minute and a half.
I'm just saying that he's ready. I'll just leave yours on the side then.
Oh, thank you.
I would like some help from you daily basis. There's cups all over the place. It's reading, right? And you have some responsibilities to do something.
Okay. Thank you, Mum. Food in a minute and 3 minutes. A minute, 3 minutes, that's 4 minutes. Although, like, that's how long it would take me to get that. 1 minute and 3 seconds, and then I'm getting into this. So, better start saying goodbye. Thank you if you have watched any of it. I wouldn't expect anybody to watch all of it. Although I feel you can get more worth out of watching an entire video of mine rather than half of 2. If you know what I mean? Watch something in its entirety and get more value out of it. So like in the continuity. And for live streams, like things I wouldn't watch it all. Then I think I will in like 10 years time. Which is pretty cool. Yeah. Like, maybe not this one. Maybe the odd one. I've just decided now just to stream every time I play Rocket League because I quite like talking to myself at the best of times. It's quite therapeutic really to be able to vent my feelings. Like the fact that I didn't notice that last goal. Maybe do a jump to show things off. Or hit the ball at least. For my fans. For the people who love me. Hit the ball. I let someone else hit it for me. Right, thanks Blue Wins. I got 2 shots and goal. That was a pretty darnly bad pardon my harsh language, pretty bad. Yeah, just other showdown. Yeah, I got goals. Can play. I got ping. I've got good internet. Okay, now since I must apart. Thanks towards my parting from the internet. Thank you for watching. It's good to be on the internet, or at least on like some people's screens, access through the internet, if I get views. And thank you if you've watched any part of it. I do appreciate the viewership, or any sort of, whether it be 30 seconds or at all, or 2 hours or half an hour. It just means a lot to me, and yeah, I like to think that I'm not alone, and I never like being alone. And I'm not alone, but I'm even less alone on YouTube. So thank you for being part of that. See you in my next video. Hopefully be tomorrow. Later on today if I'm bored. Thanks. See you.